The American Express Amazon Business Prime card should be on many people's radar. 5% cash back on Amazon purchases and a $100 to $200 Amazon gift card deposited directly into your account after approval are just two of the amazing benefits that come with this card. Yes, it is a business card, and we'll talk more about that later on how you may be eligible for this one. So let's get started off with talking about the card and then why I'm applying for it, and then you'll see me apply for the card right here in this video. The Amex Business Prime card is not the only Amazon card that you can apply for. There's actually 6 of them that I was able to find. There's the Chase Amazon Prime Visa, the Chase Amazon Visa, Amazon Store Card, Amazon Secured Card, Amex Amazon Business Card, and the Amex Amazon Business Prime Card. My 2 favorite cards from this list are the Amex Business Prime Card that I'm applying for in this video and the Chase Amazon Prime Visa. You will need an Amazon Prime membership to apply for either of these 2 cards, and you can apply for some of the other Amazon cards without a Prime membership, but if you don't have a Prime membership, then you're probably shouldn't be interested, and maybe you should look to get other credit cards that can fit your situation better. So with these 2 cards, it's going to come down to whether you want to sign up for a personal card or a business card. Chase for the personal side and American Express for the business side. I did want to point out the Chase personal card in this video because that will appeal to more people, and in fact I have one right here, but of course we can get approved for the Amex Business Prime card if you have self-employment income of any kind. This isn't just for the million-dollar corporations. If you just run a sole proprietorship, meaning if you make any sort of self-employment income, you could be eligible to get approved for this one. There are definitely perks to signing up for the Amex Business card over the Chase personal card for a couple of reasons. Number 1, this card will not report to your personal credit. This means that if you have a high utilization on this card, it will not affect your credit score negatively, and this will be nice when it comes to the Chase 524 status, which states if you have been approved for 5 or more personal credit cards in the last 24 months, Chase will auto-deny you for one of their Chase credit cards in most situations. And I like to keep my Chase 524 status as low as I possibly can, and by applying for business cards, this will help me stay eligible for more Chase cards in the future. Reason number 2 why I would recommend this card is that it is an American Express card, which means you will most likely not get a hard inquiry on your credit report if you have already had an Amex card in the past. That's been my experience, and other people have shared their experience, and they have said that American Express only does one hard inquiry on the first card you apply for, and then none after that. More details about this card is that it has a $0 annual fee. This is always nice to sign up for cards with no annual fee because it will never penalize you to keep this card open. Of course, you are going to have an Amazon Prime membership in order to be eligible for this card and all of the elevated spending categories, but an Amazon Prime membership is something that a lot of people have. So if you're watching this video, you most likely have that. And at least for my situation, I don't plan on canceling an Amazon Prime anytime soon. So if I already have that cost factored into my budget, this $0 annual fee will cost me nothing additional. And of course, we do have to talk about that welcome offer. If you go to the American Express website or even find this card on the Amazon website, you will most likely see a welcome offer of a $125 Amazon gift card after getting approved for this card. I have been avoiding getting this card for a while because I know that sometimes there are elevated offers out there, and in my situation I was able to find an offer for a $200 gift card, and of course I'm going to talk about that in just a moment after I get through these spending categories on this card. With this one, you are going to be getting 5% cash back at Amazon and at Whole Foods. More specifically, it's 5% cash back at Amazon Business, AWS, Amazon.com, and Whole Foods Market on the first $120,000 spent each calendar year. After that, your 5% cash back is going to go down to 1% cash back, but for most people, I wouldn't worry about that cap because you're probably not spending $120,000 at Amazon. Or instead of 5% cash back in these categories, you can get 90-day terms, which basically means you will not have to pay for your purchase until 90 days after you made the purchase. Then you can also get 2% cash back at restaurants, gas stations, and wireless phone services, and then 1% cash back on everything else. Pretty good spending categories here. Anytime you can get 5% cash back, I would definitely consider that a win. There's other things to like about this card than just the welcome offer and the spending categories. There's a few things that you might want to keep in mind. There is no foreign transaction fee if you need to use this card internationally. I actually had to use Amazon when I was traveling internationally because I needed an extra camera battery for this camera, and I had to pay in the Poland currency, so that actually worked out in my favor to use a no foreign transaction fee card. And then there are other things like baggage insurance, secondary car rental loss and damage insurance, extended warranty up to 1 additional year after the manufacturer's warranty, purchase protection up to $1,000 per occurrence, up to $50,000 per calendar year. So even though this is a $0 annual fee card, you're still getting some pretty decent perks. Now let's talk about why I'm applying for this card right now. And we have to start off by talking about the welcome bonus of the fact that it's $200 worth of a gift card instead of $125. I am so happy about that. And this is a selected, targeted offer. It's not going to happen for everybody, but I will share my experience with getting this offer. So on the Amazon website, I had a Business Prime account already set up. I believe anybody can sign up for a Business Prime account, especially if you are claiming to be a sole proprietor, because anybody in the United States can be a sole proprietorship as long as you have any self-employment income. And then I went ahead and made my first Business Prime purchase today, and that's how I found the $200 offer, because after I made this Business Prime purchase, I went back over to my personal Prime account and I saw this banner for the Amex Business Prime card, and it looked different than it ever looked before. Usually it's just the standard welcome offer of an Amazon gift card of $125, but this time, the little banner said $200 Amazon gift card, so I had to click on that, and that's how I got this screen. And this is my wife's Amazon Prime account, so she will be the one applying for this card, but we share our finances, so I like to say that it's all my card. Another reason why I'm applying for this card is because of the 5% cash back at Amazon. We use Amazon so much, so we have a lot of expenses with that. And I do have the Chase Amazon Prime Visa card that earns 5% cash back at Amazon, just like the Amex Business Prime card, but it would be nice to separate these expenses into personal and business expenses so it's easier when it comes to tax time. And now that I've told you why I'm applying, it's time for the application process. If you are going to be applying for this card, then what you would do is you go to the link in my description and you find the link tree, and then you scroll near the bottom to the Amazon cards. I do have the Chase Amazon card right there next to the Amex Business Prime card. Just whichever one you want to apply for, it's right there, and then you will be taken to the application. You will probably just see the standard offer here of $125 worth of an Amazon gift card, and that might be okay for you if you want to apply, or if you want to wait for something like Prime Day. Sometimes Amazon likes to elevate these offers up to an Amazon gift card worth $200. After you click apply now, you might see that this application looks a little bit different than other American Express applications because you are on Amazon.com. So let's take a look here. With this card, it says apply for the Amazon Business Prime American Express card. We know that we are applying for the right one because you can see the picture of the card right there. Then step 1 is business details. You'll put your legal business name, and then that should populate your business name on the card. Doing business as name, you would know if you have this. For me, I do not. And then for the business address, you'll put just the business address and then the phone number. Annual business revenue is a big one because you want to make sure that you are putting in accurate information, but this is just an estimate because businesses revenue fluctuates all the time. So it's really hard to put an exact number on this. So I always like to think of a realistic but higher end goal for the revenue and put that in these applications. Then there's the estimated monthly spend. It is optional. I'm gonna choose to leave this blank because I don't really want that to mess with my decision. Then there's the number of employees. It's me and my wife in this business together, 50-50. So I guess I'm just gonna put 2 here. And then the industry that you're in, nothing really fit me perfectly. So I'm gonna put other. And then the years in business, it's always good to put as many years as you possibly can. So maybe when you first started thinking of this business idea, that might be the way to go because you were in the planning stage. The company structure for my situation, that would be a partnership. And then it's going to ask me for the role in the company. My wife is a co-owner. The federal tax ID, which would be an EIN for our situation. If you are going to go the sole proprietor route, then you could just put owner and then they will not be asking for your employer identification number. After clicking next, we have the personal details, first name, last name, easy stuff, and then work email, then date of birth, and then with their social security number, total annual income. You want to make sure you're providing accurate information in case American Express asks for it. But if you are running your business, you don't know exactly what your income is going to be. And so it's okay to be a little bit generous with this. At least that's what I do, because it's hard to really say what you're going to end up with at the end of the year. So you come to the bottom and you click agree and submit, and then you have this spinning circle, and after that it'll tell you your decision. But I kind of want to ruin the suspense here because this happened a few hours ago, and it turns out, well, I did not get approved for this card instantly. You did have to go and call American Express at this number to verify some information, and we also got an email saying the same thing. And so we called up American Express. My wife talked to them on the phone, just verified name and reference number of the application, address, and then just like that, she was approved. They told her on the phone it was an approval, and then we also got an email saying that she was approved, and then we got another email a couple minutes later telling us the credit limit was $10,000, which is more than enough. We are not purchasing that much stuff at Amazon at one time. And then a couple minutes after that, we got an email from Amazon saying the $200 gift card is in our account. I quickly went to go check on that, and there it was. And I just tried to purchase something. I didn't actually purchase it, but I did see that we could use the full $200 gift card. I definitely love to do an unboxing video of this card, but unfortunately it's going to take 10 days to arrive, and I'm already going to be in another country when it comes, so it's just going to have to sit in my mailbox until I get home, and then I can make a video about it. So thank you so much for watching this video. I do have the referral link down in the description, so I thank you so much in advance, and I'll see you in the next one.